Hello you lovely bunch and welcome back to Peckham Rye TV. We are today hosting Springhill United Reserves.
Morning, Sunday morning, you're live and direct with me, the I, the G, the I, the B, the S, on the way to Fortress Dulwich. Today 3 points is a must. We are playing Springhill United Reserves. Now what do we know about today's opposition? We know that they are the League Secretary's team. We know that they are going to have a good solid foundation, and we know that they are going to be bringing the fight for the 3 points, and we also know that their results have been indifferent. They have beaten some of the top teams in the league and they have lost to some of the teams in the bottom. So we know we are in for a scrap today, and 3 points is a must. We are without Captain Owen Rochester, we are without Josh, we are without Turner, so we have a few players out today. We are without Ricky, but I'll give you the thoughts on the result after the game, so let's see what happens.
As the G, the I, the B, the S just said, these are a bit of a sporadic team. They're pulling out some random results. Peckham obviously looking, they want a bit of glory this season. They want to, not out of the title reach by any means, not out of promotion hopes, but got to push for something. So games like this mean all the more. Now, even after releasing his new album, Santander has made the effort to be referee in today's game. There also was a minute's silence for Owen's granddad. Gone for now, but with us forever. It's good sportsmanship from the Oppo. Hopefully we can take that into the game. Going with T and Drew up top, with Charlie sitting behind, Uber, Dean, start for Alex today, John out on the left, then we're going to go with Gibbs, Jim, and at the back, Mick and goal.
Ben, you ready?
I'm looking to get off to a bright start. Here we go. Knocks it back into the path of Dean. They're going to try and keep the ball at the start. Out to Ant. Much on, plays it into Jim. It's good keep ball from the start. They're always famous last words, though, aren't they? So, unfortunately, we do get dispossessed here. Brings it under. Goes to driving side, but Danny does well to recover from his mistake. Wins the ball back, pops it off to John. He plays it into Alex. He pops it back in into Danny. Danny taking the man on, nearly losing it, but recovering well. Anyway, we're looking composed. Alex picks it up, plays it into the path of Duke. This is where the magic happens, but he pops it back into the centre. Alex picks it up. Got 2 men on him. Little Cruyff turn on his own half, pops it back out. John then picks it up. He's going to go on a little drive with the ball down the channel. Charlie's onto it. He's held it up. He's going to cut back inside. Plays it, pops it off to John. He pops it back to Charlie with a 1-2. They weren't quite expecting it. He gets away from him. Anyway, Danny with a throw-in. Can't really sense his options, so he just goes down the line. Goes over everyone. John picks it up, cuts it back onto his right foot. Zips it into the middle. Bit of sting on it, and Dean can't quite get it under wraps. However, he does recover. We pick it up. They've popped it off. Danny picks it up. He's going to take the geezer on, go down the left-hand side. He beats one, he beats two. John's got it. He's going to hold it up again. He should stick it in the mixer. He does. It's a great whip. Unfortunately, well, the keeper gets there. Let's go on a little counter. They've lumped it long. However, Jim, straight up in the air. Alex brings it up. Look at the state of that centre circle. Pops it off to Dan. He then plays it down the left-hand side. Straight up in the air. However, it's a good little hook in behind, as John does well to bamboozle the defender. Gets himself a yard. Pops it off. Charlie there gets caught with it under his feet, unfortunately. However, does get the shot away. And it's a great save. Anyway, it's a free kick for Peckham. Danny decides to go short. Duke picks it up. He's going to absolutely ruin that geezer's career. Play it inside. Alex picks it up. He's going to see the path into the left-hand channel of T. He spins his man very well. Holds it up. He's going to look to then eventually get the ball in the area. Yeah, I've much else on, to be honest. He's tried to stick it in a mixer. What more can you ask for? It's unlucky. They don't get it completely clear as Ant gets there. However, he shields it out for a throw-in. Anyway, it's a throw-in for Springhill. This geezer's gone down like he's been shot. He's holding his shin. T plays it into the middle. Dino picks it up. He's going to look to play it out to the left-hand side. Bring John Woolley into the game. It's not quite the pass you wanted. However, he comes back short for it. Plays it into Duke. He pops it off one touch. T then plays the reverse ball into Duke down the left-hand side. He's going to go down the left, ping it in the middle, and Uber can't quite get the end of it. It's unlucky. Great move, though. A frame for Peckham. No one can quite get their head on it. Springhill get it down. Alex puts it up. Brings it down. Shields it off. And then plays it into the middle. Danny got it. Danny steps it into the John Stones of the Woolwich and Eltham League. He then takes it 10 yards or so, picks out a pass in the path of T. He flicks it into Duke. Duke flicks it back into T. As the shot, it's a great effort, but just wide. Though the wind is that bad, it keeps the ball in play. It's almost gone out for a throw-in if John Woolley didn't get there. Picks it up, plays it into the path of Charlie. Charlie does well to turn his man as a shot. And the keeper, I didn't even need to bring the keeper in, he's gone wide. Anyway, the ball in mix hand here, he lumps it out of the pitch, he finds the powerhouse in T. He brings it down, turns one, turns two, goes on a little charge. Look, he loses it, but he charges it down, which is what you want to see from your forward. He forces an error out of that geezer there. Charlie then with a nod, flicks it on only to their right winger who's got pace, but Danny does well to sweep up. Is it into Dean? Dean pops it off to Alex. Alex with a cheeky little dink in over there to Charlie, who brings it down superbly. However, it just gets away from him there as he's hounded down by the opposition. But Dino there coming in like a wrecking ball. Through one. Danny there chasing him down. And we do win it back. Anyway, there, John Woolley picks it up. He plays it into the path of Alex. Instead of running into traffic like he just starts to do, he turns back on himself. Moment of madness, whether it's a bad pass or the ball watching. He gets caught. However, Jim does well to sweep up and deal with the trouble. Modern football just needs players that love the ball at their feet, whether that's a goalkeeper, the centre-halves, the full-backs. And that's exactly what Jim is. Played it across to Ant here. Ant's going to go on a little run. 5, 6, 7, 8, 15 yards or so. He's going all the way. He's spread it across to John Woolley. He's picked it up. What can he do with it? He don't want to turn into traffic, so he's come back inside to his own men. He's played it across. Probably anticipated for Alex, but Dino gets there anyway. Pops it off to Gibson. He's got it. Sees the shout from Alex there. Plays it out over to him. Brings it under wraps. Goes to go on a little run. Plays Dukey in out on the right hand side. He's heard for the shout. It's unfortunately the pitch and the ball gets caught up between him. However, Alex gets across to the interception. Blocks out the pass, and that pass was horrendous. But John Woolley makes the deal with it. Picks it up. Goes to skin this geezer. Unfortunately, does get a tackle in. It pobbles off. Dean picks it up. As the shot, just wide. Unlucky Peckham. Feels like something's coming. Anyway, the ball is then taken by Springhill, the throw-in. Good pressure from Dino there. Puts him under. John picks out the path of Duke. Brings it down superbly. He then plays it into T, who unfortunately the pass doesn't get to him with the speed he wants, so he has to take it back inside. Does get tackled. Pops it off to John Woolley, who floats a beautiful ball into the area. However, nobody can quite get into it except the keeper. Anyway, it's a corner for Springhill. They do manage to float this one into the back stick. This geezer in the background calls it. Van Dijk there, B-Tech Van Dijk I should say, slams that one home. It is 1-0 to Springhill, and Peckham have got themselves a little journey to go on to be able to come back in this game, but more than capable. Anyway, Ant has it at his feet. He plays it at Uber. Uber picks out Duke. Duke pops it off. Ant on a run. It's some great football to come back from a goal. However, it is put out for a throw-in. Anyway, so throw-in for Peckham. Danny picks out Duke. Duke there does well to let it come over him. Manages to skin this one. Turns him outside. Goes a little flick between the two of them. Runs it on. Gets through the gap. Has the long shot. Unfortunately, can't quite connect with it, and the wind's taking it a little bit higher. Anyway, so throw-in for Peckham. Picks out the path of Alex. He does well to hold this man off. Shows good strength. Pops it off to Jim. Jim then plays it in the centre. Charlie does have to come a bit deeper for it, but he does manage to get there. Wants Uber to run off of him. Plays the ball in, and unfortunately T don't quite get on the end of it, but there are 3 men there and just on one. Charlie picks it back up again. Sees 2 men out on the left. John Woolley lets it go for Duke. You do want him in the middle picking up the ball, however he's had to come wide to get a bit of space. But Duke on the ball is not something you mind. Goes down his left-hand side. He's showing them all what he can do. Pops it into Charlie. Charlie then, unfortunately, does get tackled. But he keeps the ball. Pops it off to John, who's just let down. However, does keep it. Manages to keep it again and again. Ride that challenge. Play it out to Danny Wong. First time delivery into the area. However, nobody can get on the end of it. It's going to create something. Anyway, it is another corner for Springhill. With this wind, you never know where it's going to go. They float this one in. All men picked up except for that one at the back stick again. And we are lucky. It's a chance there they've given away. Anyway, it is lovely to see the support there. Such good numbers, despite the horrendous conditions. Springhill are going to do their best to take a bit of time. Try and see out the half at 1-0. They know they're punching. Waste a bit of time with the corner. This geezer comes over to move it again. He's going to do what he's got to do. Anyway, he does eventually get it in the mixer. And it is palmed out. Only for a rebounded shot, and he goes sky high. That's somewhere in Dulwich, that one. Now, they have, like I said earlier, they have got a big mission to accomplish. However, more than capable. They've got half-time team talk. They've got to go out with a second-half plan, stick to it, and it will come.
They were doing so well at the beginning. Thank you. I've told you about it 20 times. Every time I turn back around, he takes his foot off, and I'm not gonna go.
Listen, wait lads, the way we're playing out there, I'm not going to lie, we need to be pretty brutal now, right? It's embarrassing. They got two, like, over 50s in their team, and we've not had one clear-cut chance. We might have been playing against the wind, so that might have been against us, fair enough. The goal, my bad, he ran off of me, my fault it happened. But listen, we are not doing anything right for the team. Everyone thinks out there it's a free-for-all, and you're not even shouting to let them know you want the ball. Nobody is crying for the ball.
Midfield, follow us. Yeah? Okay?
Let's get back
Right.
out there, boys.
Let's get the goal early, yeah? And then close for
Wait, plenty of talking, lads. Everyone's got to want it. Plenty of talking.
Anyway, a couple of second half substitutions. Danny is back on the pitch, very vocal. It's what you need in the second half to make a comeback. Anyway, they lump it in over the top. It is met by the head of Ant there. Alex with a little flick on to disorientate that geezer. Charlie can't quite get under. They play a long ball in over the top, however. Danny Wong hounding it down, gets there first, and kicks it into their player for a Peckham throw. Anyway, the throw comes in, like I say, very windy. Heads into the back of Dino there. It's not gone out of play. They keep it in. They lump it in. Jim there picks it up. Comes inside to Charlie. Charlie plays it out onto the right hand side. There's a great bit of skill there. John Woolley picks it up. Plays the ball. Unfortunately, he's intercepted. However, Peckham do retain possession. Until now. The ball goes in the centre. They flick it straight back up in the air. They get it half clear. However, Alex comes in there. Great header. We can't quite get it down. John Woolley on a spin, and unfortunately, he don't get it with it as he wanted to. Anyway, cheeky little back heel there from John. Ant picks it up, squares it across. They get it semi-clear. Charlie brings it down. Unfortunately, it gets away from him. It's 2-on-1. Danny gets skinned, but Alex gets out there. Great tackle. He's everywhere today. Dino picks it up, plays it out wide. Danny Wong's got it. He's going to play it in down the right-hand channel. They put it straight up in the air. However, it goes out for a Peckham corner. Anyway, another corner for Peckham. Comes in from Danny. Like I say, you can't really anticipate it with a win. It's a bit of a scrap to the death in the middle. However, it pops off to Danny again. And instead of fizzing it back in, he does have a player in his way, to be fair. Tries to be too cute about it. They manage to get it semi-clear. However, it's only as far as, again, Alex, who pops it back in. Danny Wong with a great little flick there to the back post. Unfortunately, Charlie can't get there. Anyway, they've lumped it straight up. Really can't anticipate where it's going to land. Look, it's travelled another 5 or 10 yards over to that side. Anyway, Alex bowls that challenge, really. They play it in the centre. However, Jim, again, class, sweeps up, picks it up, goes in a little run, dinks it in. We bring it down from Dino there. Great tackle. Duke spins his man and goes down for the free kick. Very well earned. Earned it, now flicks it in. Great little dink. No one can quite get it clear. And Charlie then comes in, smacks it home. That's 1-1 Peckham. They're back in this. Anyway, Springhill do then commence the game again. Kick off, pop it off to this geezer. But he plays it out only as far as Ant. They're rattled. Peckham are well and truly back in this. Woolley is genuinely a right-footed Robin. He always picks it up on the left, cuts in on the right. He's got the same airline as well. Anyway, he picks out Ant, puts it in the middle. Unfortunately, we can't get it under. And we're hounding it down. They go on a little counter-attack. They're bombing down. Alex gets there again. Out over onto the left-hand side. Putting the pressure up them. You don't mind them having it there because you know they're going to panic. As they do, it's out for a Springhill throw. Anyway, they're bombing down Peckham's right hand side. This guy's going to cut inside. Again though, good tracking. And another tackle from Alex. Goes across out to Ant. He picks it up. He's going to find the path. Oh, he's not. He's going to skin that geezer. He's going to go on a little run. Play a through ball. It's a great interception. Otherwise, that's it. Duke was in. But again, Jim's there. Great interception. Flicks it up. John picks it up. He's got one thing on his mind. Attack. He's going to hold it up. Wait for other players to arrive like Ant there. Play it into Duke. Unfortunately, it bowls away from him. But Dino there, handing it down. Great pressure. And a great second half from Peckham so far. Anyway, the Springhill goalkeeper, who's 69 I may add, but played like a cat, lumps this one up. It is off camera, unfortunately. However, you can tell there's a player called Bolu, young 19-year-old. He gets through on goal. He's got the pace for days. He's through. He's beat us all. But Mick there, he went with his hands and saved it with his fire, but it's a great save. Anyway, Ant here picks it up, plays it out left wing to John Woolley. He's not really got much on, so he's going to pop it back inside to Alex. He's going to listen to the shout, spread it wide right. Danny Vaughan picks it up. He's got one thing on his mind, little dinking over the top. However, they do get a head on it. It's not clear, and Peckham do well to hound it down again. It is eventually put on the floor. Their player, I don't know if that's a fall or a slide, but Charlie goes in there a bit suspect and foul. Anyway, this corner's straight up in the air, so it's unpredictable. You can't tell what's happening. It's off the floor, it's nearly off the post, it's off the keeper, it's off the bar, it's in the keeper's hands, it's on the floor. It's slightly okey-cokey in there, but they managed to keep it at 1-0. They've kept it out somehow. Danny gets out to it. He's going to try and take this geezer on, but he can't really see an opening, so he's going to pop himself a yard, pick out a pass in none other than John Woolley, the other side of the pitch. It's a great switch. What can he do with it? Boom, drop the shoulder, goes past him, puts it in. However, they get it clear. Anyway, despite the moving ball, the goal kick's taken. They put it out to the right back-ish area. He's going to look to play it down the channel. Gets the pass off. Bit of a suspect touch. Ant picks it up. Little counter-attack. They play into Charlie. Charlie then does well here. Little dinking through his legs. Juke them. Great return. Unfortunately, Charlie should have smashed that first time. However, Ant picks it up. It's called for a penalty. However, soldiers on. It's unfortunate. Again, one of those unanticipatable corners I told you about. It's not read by any of the Peckham players. They do get it semi-clear, however, it's only clear as far as John the Beast Woolley brings it down on the Georgie. He then dinks it past one. He's taking the mick out there. Plays it out to John Woolley. He plays it down the left. Unfortunately, he's read by their right back and he does get it covered. Ant there, though, picks his pocket. Does well to pick it up. What can he do? He can pick out John Woolley, that's who was unfortunately tackled off a Springhill player into the referee, and they get it clear. Alex takes his one chance, sticks it in a mixer. It's not met by Peckham head, unfortunately, but like I say, with the wind, it is hard to tell where it's going to be. Between Uber and Dean, there's a little mix up there, but they come away with it. They call dwelling on it. They try to go on a drive, however, they get a tackle in, and they get it clear, and they go on a counter attack. It's hard because they've got such good pace. It's 4 or 5 bodies on 2 Peckham players. I don't know if it's fatigue or what, but they weren't tracking back. They put it in a mixer. This geezer picks it up. It's hard. You don't know whether we should engage or stand off him. No bodies are back. Who's asking for that? It's 2-1 Springhill. And what can you do? 2 of the 3 players defending that specific goal were centre mid and right mid. So this is what you need to know. But we won't dwell on it. It's a mistake. They happen. We'll come back once. I know we've got reduced time. We've only got 5-10 minutes to do it, but we could do it again. Nice little pass in there. Duke brings it down. He does get tackled. However, he recovers and gets back out to the tackle ball. Doesn't really have much on. However, he's confident in his ability. He goes to go past the one. He takes it past him. Goes past the other. Although he does get a good tackle in and puts it out for a Peckham corner. Gibson's towering over it. With the wind, I don't think floating a corner in is our best option, unfortunately, as they get it clear. However, he does then get to it. Goes to go on a little run. Plays it back in. It's a great cross, to be fair. No one can quite get on it. Danny Vaughan flicks it in. Dino gets a head on it. Ant picks it up. He's flagged offside, apparently. Anyway, Danny here with some great footwork. Gets himself out of trouble. Picks out Jim. Jim looks to put it in the centre. However, they do manage to get it clear. I'm throwing everything, including the kitchen sink, at these long throwing. It's flicked on. It's not what we want. We pick it up out on the right hand side anyway. He manages to pop it off to Gibson, who puts it in the middle. It's a clearance again for Springhill. Alex then trying to play a pass out to Duke. It's not got the power in it. They get an interception in. He keeps it in play, but Alex is chasing it down again. It's going all the way. It's 3 on 2. It's a great tackle from Alex. And he goes to put the second one in, and it is full time. 2-1 Springhill. It's one of those games. We've made our own battles. And what can you do? We go on to next week. Semi-final. Despite that, if I could get you to like, comment, subscribe, follow us on our journey, it'd be much appreciated.
Just on the motorway, up the A2 after today's game. 2-1 loss. We had a lot of the ball. Just didn't create much, to be honest. Springhill just countered, took their chances. Played well on the break. Go again next week. Not much to be said. Not many positives. Tough semi-final next week away at Alpert and Eagles. The boys are going to have to be up for the game. It's not much to say. It's just, as you can tell, it's just a bit of a downward day, to be honest. 2-1 Springhill. Well done.